So you thought I was joking when I told you to buy Bitcoin under 20k. Didn't last long, did it? Let's get into it and have a look. What's up guys, my name is Aaron and welcome to UX Crypto. Hope all of you are doing well out there. So in one of my last videos, I was literally telling you, look, Bitcoin is under 20k. This might be a prime time to get in because everyone has been thinking, oh, maybe it's gone, maybe it's too far. But I didn't believe that. I thought, do you know what, under 20k, but buying opportunity, that is a great time, right? And yeah, and hopefully you was watching that video and you maybe did something about that, right? Because what I'm about to show you, that would have been a good buy, I'm telling you that now. But I'm going to quickly show you what I was saying, just a little preview right here. So here you go, prime time opportunity. If you was looking to get in, maybe you should consider it very soon, or if not now. See on the right hand side here, oh yeah, lovely, right? Lots of discounts. What was that, 22k, right? And this was only like the other day, and then now look, 19. So you're getting a discount right now. That's all I can say to you. So now you've seen that, let's have a look at what actually happened now and where's the price at right now. Let's get into it. So here we are, look, we was covering it around here, right? And now, there you go. See you later. We've done very well out of this, right? So, and I can be very precise with this. So for example, if we pull this from the top to the bottom, that is literally a 27% move. So you would have 27% gained on this, right? And yeah, if you're wondering why this exactly has happened, well, let me show you real quick. So for example, the global market rippled by the Silicon Valley Bank collapse as bank shares slide and businesses live, right? So what exactly happened? So if you guys have not been hearing about this, so Silicon Valley Bank was an American bank, but had a lot of customers all over the world, and yeah, and they basically went bankrupt near enough, and they had to get bailout from HSBC. And yeah, so obviously this is looking like a 2008 scenario, right? So they've been saved, and obviously that would have affected loads and loads of banks, right? But one of the things what's actually happened with this is they failed because they bought bonds, right? And that's where they put their money to try and store it. And that means that all these bonds are underwater, right? And that is the reason they had to go bankrupt. So that means that all these other banks, they're doing the exact same thing. They've literally done the same thing. So I'm not saying this is going to happen, but there's a high chance that some of these other banks will be affected as well, right? And if they don't, then that means that the Federal Reserve and the people who print the money in the world, right, they're going to have to turn back on their money printers to save everybody. And that means that, look, bullish environment for crypto assets, all that again. So the bull market is potentially back on. So let's have a look at some other stuff, which is quite interesting as well. So here you go. So Bitcoin actually went to 50k, right, on Binance. So we were looking at what, 19k, right? And it went from 19k to 50k in one day, okay? This is Bitcoin right here. And everyone's looking at, why did this happen, right? So everyone is literally looking at Bitcoin now as a haven for money because, for example, there's a limited supply, you can't manipulate it, it's one literally entity, right? It's one coin. This is what Bitcoin was made for. Bitcoin was literally made for this type of environment, right? It started in a recession, it was made to conquer recessions, right? And to be something that could be stable. And look, if the way I look at it is, this is the first sign of a big recession happening, right? Or something big with the banks, like 2008. And obviously, if you go back into the chart, you can see this is what happened, right? So a massive wick up. So looking like a safe haven. And if you think I'm talking rubbish, right? So look, this is S&P 500 bank index and it tumbled, right? That's literally what happened. Look, off a cliff. So everyone has come out of the banks, right? And they're looking for something safe. And then they go to Bitcoin, right? And this is literally why Bitcoin was created. It was created for this exact reason. So to give you security, and so banks can't do bank runs on you, right? So you might think, what is a bank run, right? So a bank run is when the banks, obviously you think that you put your money in your bank, it's safe in a bank, right? But really they're trading your money in the background, right? They're doing other things with your money. And then when they get in problems, they're gonna freeze your bank account, right? They're gonna freeze your money and you can't do anything, right? And that's exactly what happened with Silicon Valley Bank. Big businesses were using them, and then they're trying to get their money out. They're like, no, we can't do it, right? So HSBC stepped in and obviously have covered that now, so then people can use it. But they've had to be basically bailed out by another bank or the government and all these different things. So it makes people lose faith in exactly what is happening. So I would say, yeah, like Bitcoin is still the future, right? It's still a great asset to hold, and this is why Bitcoin was made. So pay attention on what is happening, okay? And yeah, I would say get your money into safety, and this is where you need to be. If you like this video and you really enjoyed this content, you learned a bit about it, then consider subscribing to my channel and giving the video a like. But also, if you want to know where I think that Bitcoin is going in the next couple of years, and I have an exact date and time, right, where the all-time high will be, check out that video right there. And if I don't see you, I'll see you at the top. Bam!